Okay, so it's the middle of the week. It's actually several days before Friday, and if you guys will notice, there's a race car sitting in my porch, literally in my porch. If you've seen the Instagram post, I said it's sometimes nice to have your car sit out on the porch with you. But today, I'm actually kind of thinking about it, or I've been thinking about it today, and I'm actually going to give this thing a hand washing, not a pressure washing, the car, not cat. But, yeah, so we need to at least get scrubbed down with some soap and everything else, and my camera's fogging back up because it's kind of humid out. Stand by. Much better. I'm going to be fighting this all day, but my camera battery is kind of low as well. For some reason it died, and now we're having to like film a little bit, then run back inside, put on the charger, film a little bit, yada yada yada. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. Cat's got to run in and charge it, but washy stuff, the regular car wash and some wax. Not sure if I'm actually going to use that, but it's ready to be washed. You're already clean, so you're good. So work is going along. We've got the top, the hood, and the decking, and now we're working on the sides. But I want to show you guys something, and that is another reason why we are washing the car. Now keep in mind, before I open this car was sitting in my parents' barn because there wasn't any room in the shop, and I eventually moved it up here to my house, parking it under that porch. But if you notice in there's some pretty sizable rat turds, and I don't want that in my car, so I'm cleaning it out. And I figured I'd go ahead and give the whole car a bath and get nice cleaned up for Friday. Okay, so she is finished, you guys. There's actually a couple things I'm going to work on right now while I'm still sweaty. If you guys remember, a long time ago I put this this metal screen in, and if you can see now, there's some little things coming off of it. Part of the strands are coming off, and they're grabbing me every time I walk by. So I'm going to trim those off real quick. And I'm also going to try to trim off that piece of rocker panel there. And I'm not really disappointed. I can't really say anything, but my 30, and it may be hard for you to tell on camera, but this is pretty much just faded completely due to the sun. Not much I can do about it, but it's definitely not fluorescent orange anymore. But so far it looks like the rocker panels have stayed fluorescent orange along with the side number. So cat's gonna run over me if I don't move. So my next thing to do, and Kat has actually decided to start washing her vehicle, so we're turning it into a vehicle washing party. But I'm gonna clean up this air cleaner because it just doesn't look right with a clean car and then, you know, a dirty air filter. But I'm gonna try a little experiment this week. So I had some leftover detailing car stuff. Believe it or not, I actually used to detail my vehicle, Kat's vehicle, and my parents' vehicles, but I had some leftover stuff from that, and I actually put a little thin coat of wax on this just to see what happens. I know it's not going to prevent dirt from getting stuck to it, but my game plan is to hopefully make it a little easier to clean next time. So we'll see how that goes. And like I said, it's just a little bit of wax. It's not like a full-blown like buffing in and, you know, whatnot, but I put some on the front here and on the roof, so I guess we'll see how that goes. I almost forgot to show you guys, the fuel cell is a lot cleaner now that there's no rat turds on it. So the car is back home. Well, it was already home, but it's back in its nest that we have out here. And I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'm keeping the car up here because there's no room in the shop right now, and I didn't want it sitting in the barn because obviously you guys saw all the rat turds that were on my fuel cell. So it's cleaned up. It is ready to go for Friday. I'm pretty excited about Friday because it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've gotten to race. You know, last week we were supposed to go race Cherokee, but it turns out they weren't racing. Oops. So, and another thing I've kind of figured out, and me and Katrin were talking about it, but I actually like cleaning the car the way we did today more than pressure washing. What do you think? I think
it was just a lot more effective, and it really didn't take as long as I thought it would. I mean, pressure washing is great for getting like the big chunks of dirt, but this was good to actually get a good clean on the car. Yeah, so we may be doing this from now on because it took us what, 30 minutes? Yeah, maybe. If that, to get the car clean. So I don't know, maybe something we do in the future. Yeah, I mean, if we've got big chunks, obviously pressure wash those. Yeah, well, even then we can pull those out by hand. Yeah. So, but I guess we'll see how the spray wax does too at the same time this week. No clue. If all it did was make it shiny, it still looks good. And there may be guys screaming at me, no, you shouldn't use wax. And if I'm not supposed to, oh well, I'm seeing what's going to happen. Oops. Yeah. So another thing I was going to do just real quick, and I know you guys probably don't care, but this gives me footage for the vlogs, and I'm actually pretty proud of myself because, as you guys know, this is the first time I've planted corn or planted anything really, or really grown something like corn. I mean, I've grown the small stuff, but not corn, and guess what? It's massive! Yeah, well, yeah. Most of it's taller than her. A lot of things are taller than her, but it's what it is. But yes, the corn is growing very well. Not only that, but we actually started growing some peppers, and as you guys can see, we have little peppers here. So I guess we'll see how those do. These are Anaheim hot peppers, and those are hot banana peppers. And my goal is to make hot sauce. I like hot sauce, or like hot wings and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. This is our watermelon plant, and it may be hard to see. I have to find it. There it is, right there. That is a little watermelon. So we'll have to pollinate it before too long, and hopefully we'll see some growth. Okay, so we're definitely not on take 3 for filming this segment. I cannot get my words right. But anyways, we've had showers, we're cleaned up. The car is ready to go for Carolina this Friday, so we'll see you guys there. Important update announcement thing. Yeah. So anyways, big update. Again, you know, other than the race day and the work day, you know, videos we want to get you guys involved with us. And me and Kat love seeing build videos and, you know, hearing stories about, you know, like other people's either race cars or drag cars, whatever. Projects. So this is what we've decided to do, and depending on how it goes is how we do it in the future. So our plan with this is to have you guys, if you have a project, whether it or a vehicle project, let me go ahead and specify, but if you have like a street rod, a hot rod, a rat rod, which I love rat rods, dirt car, asphalt race car, circle track, motocross, whatever it is, if it's racing or horsepower related, and not like actual horses. Wheels and a motor. Yeah,
wheels and a motor. That's a good way to put it. If it's a project or a completed project and you want to show it off, standing in front of me, darling, we want to see it. So basically, we want you to send us, you know, as many pictures as you want to send, and tell us about your project. You know, what you are planning on doing with it. You know, what kind of story is behind it. You know, was it an old race car, or, you know, was it an old, you know, whatever that was been handed down through your family and whatnot. Anyway, we want to hear all that. We want to hear what your plans are, how you got it, what the background is. If you're doing stuff with it now, you know, let us know like what kind of racing you're into, or, you know, if you're doing car shows, just let us know.
Just tell us about it.
Tell us about it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these pictures or videos. Now you guys have to remember, like if it's a cell phone video, like it's going to be like tiny, like it'll take up about this much of the computer screen. So just remember that, and I can't use any long clips because my email doesn't like that. So small video clips, pictures, anything you want to, you know, show off on your vehicle or your project, whatnot, be sure to include it and then tell us about it. We want you to submit this to kracing30@yahoo.com, which is the business email for 30 Racing. We're not going to take any submissions on our Facebook or anything like that, so make sure you send it to the business email. It's easier for me to take it from the email and have it all in one place versus scattering it everywhere.
Yeah.
So we want to hear from you guys, and this will get you involved. Now, what we may do to start is put one or maybe two, depending on how short the video ends up being, put one or two of your builds or projects or completed projects in one of the vlogs. So like at the end of every vlog, you'll see maybe one or two submissions from you guys. Or if we end up having a bunch, then what we'll do is we'll have a whole episode like once a week during the week, or once every 2 weeks, or once a month, whatever.
Depending on how many
Depending on how many responses we get to this, you know, we may just make it a full episode. So we think it's a neat idea to get you guys involved. Hopefully you guys think it is too. I'm going to leave a link to the email below where you can submit your stuff. And we just really want to hear you guys, and literally anything, motor and wheels, we'd love to hear about it.
Make sure that if you have, a Facebook page or Instagram or
basically, if you have a channel on YouTube or you have a page on Instagram or even Facebook that's dedicated to like this project, or has a bunch of pictures to the project, we want to be sure to credit you. So make sure you leave your name so we can give you credit for the pictures and the videos, and any type of social media tags you want to add with it.
Yeah.
And so that way you guys get the credit for it. We obviously are not going to. Yeah, we don't want. We don't mean that in a bad way. We just mean like we don't want it to look like we're stealing your stuff. So we want to give you guys a proper credit for the pictures, videos, and the projects.
Yeah.
And it'll be easy for other people to find you as well if that's something they're interested in. If you're building a rat rod and you have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to building that, or videos building that, we can send them on over there so they can follow it. And I'm probably going to follow it as well, especially if it's really neat. But anyways, that's our idea. I'm going to try to keep them going long-winded because Fat Boy is running out of air in his lungs right now.
If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below in the comments section or message us on Facebook. We'll answer them. And I think that's about it.
Yeah. So anyways, go ahead and start submitting, guys. If you have the stuff or already have the pictures and whatnot, go ahead and start submitting. As soon as this video goes up, we're ready to receive your submissions. And this is not like a judging contest or anything. We just want to see what you're working on, and hopefully we can help you guys share it with the world. Especially if you don't do editing videos or anything like that, you don't really know how that process works. We can at least get it up for you guys to see. And again, all the credit will go to you guys. We're going to put tags in the video, like actually in the video of the creator and whatnot. So we want to make sure you guys get the proper credit and nobody tries to steal it.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, that's our game plan. We're going to go ahead and end the video here. I have to go edit this video now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, we will see you in the next video.